life. Okay, so I have good news and I have bad news. Let's start with the bad news. The bad news is that, as you know, there's 5 areas of your life. There is relational, there is spiritual, there is financial, there's recreational, and there's physical. Any area that you want to improve. For most people, as you know, it's physical. People want to diet. The next most common goal is in the area of financial or business. They want to make more money. They want to start a business. They want to get better with finances. Any one of these areas that you decide to improve, you want to take to another level, not only is it going to require you to set a goal, but you're going to have to learn discipline. You're going to have to learn self-motivation. There's going to be sacrifice, maybe even little pain involved. The things that goals have in common is you're most likely never going to be where you thought you'd be when you thought you'd be there. So for a lot of people, that could be a big bummer to put in all the work and I didn't see the results that I wanted. And the second thing that all goals have in common is the disruption that's going to occur. When you step out of your comfort zone, you start pursuing this goal. And not only are you not seeing the results that you thought you'd see when you thought you'd see them, but your whole routine, your lifestyle has been almost turned upside down onto its head because of the disruption that occurs when it happens. But you got to plow through it. It's not easy. You guys, there's a reason 92% of people who set a goal don't achieve it because it's not easy and most won't. It's not that most can't, most won't. Now, I'm here to tell you, and here's the good news. The good news is that the only reason people don't achieve goals is because they don't understand the mentality that's required. That's the gift. That's the good news. This is the thing that people don't realize. Look, if I were to set a goal that I want to become a professional baseball player, you understand there's no physical way that can happen. At 57 years old, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to go hit a 96-mile-an-hour fastball 400 feet. There's not a chance on God's earth that I can ever do that. That is an impossibility. But that's not the case with our goals. Our goals of wanting to build a better relationship, be a better parent, be a better spouse, recreational. Our goal of I want to be a better bowler. I want to be a better guitar player. I want to be a better softball player. Your goal of, I want to lose weight. I want to get fit. These goals do not require an inherent entrained talent that maybe you have that others don't. I promise you, no matter who you are, whatever goal you have, whatever area of your life that you want to take to another level, it's all mental. Whether or not you achieve it will not be a talent thing. It will be, can you get over the mentality thing? That is the great news. And as you know, everything I teach, I'm a master at comfort zone, how to leave it behind, how to create a new one, how to make your way through the disruption on your way to build a new comfort zone. I'm a master at goal setting, how to set and achieve goals. This is what I'm best at. And as you know, almost everything you hear from me is almost all intangible, which is mental. So that's the good news. And I want you to be excited about that, knowing that you can achieve your goals if you just decide to, and if you take on the right mindset. So let me just kind of give you a little bit of some advice. Let me just give you some tips here. Okay. Number one, identify the area of your life that you want to improve. Which one is it? Number two, you've got to set goals, and you guys, they've got to be detailed. And listen, you got to write them down. You have to write them down so you can look at them daily. And yes, you have to cultivate those goals. If it's financial and you want to get to a point where you've driven your income to a certain point that you can live in a better house or drive a better car, put a picture of that style house or that car on your bathroom mirror. I know it's going to feel a little corny for most of you. You're going to feel a little weird doing it, but it's all the power of the subconscious mind. You have to write your goals down. You have to cultivate them so you see your written goal every day and you see what the end result is going to be. Do this. Please do this. And then identify everything. I talk about the disruption all the time, the disruption factor, right? When you leave your comfort zone, when you create a goal, you create a game plan and you embark on that goal. In other words, you start doing what you need to do to achieve that goal. You know, because you hear it from me all the time, you're going to get hit with a ton of disruption. it is vital that you pull out a piece of paper, just write 5 things. Just write 5 things down. What do you think that disruption is going to look like? Identify 5 of them. So if I want to lose weight, I'm going to get on a diet. I'm going to change the way I eat. I'm going to start exercising. Okay. So what are the 5 areas of disruption I expect to incur? I'm going to have cravings. I'm going to have cravings. I'm going to go to bed hungry, maybe. I'm going to stop drinking soda. I might get some caffeine headaches if that's the case. I have to start drinking water, and I got to drink a lot of water. And that's really easy to do when it's 100 degrees in the summer, but it's not so easy when you're in the fall months to drink a lot of water. It's not comfortable. You have to do it. And there's going to be things that you have to eat that you're not going to want to eat, but you got to do it anyways. And when you first start exercising, whether it's a gym or whether it's just walking around your block, finding the time is going to be not easy for most people. That's disruptive to your routine. And when you do start doing it, the first week or so, you're going to be sore. Your body's going to ache a little bit. So if you can identify at least 5 areas of disruption that you expect to incur, then you look forward to it. Then you identify it when it happens and you almost embrace it. I saw this coming. This is a good sign. It means I'm doing it. And then the last thing I would tell you is remind yourself that winning in any area of life, if you want to know what's the secret, what do I have to do? The easiest thing to remember is just look around you and look what everybody else does and do the opposite. What do most people do with a physical routine? What do most people do with diet? What do most people do when they want to start a business or join a business or make more money? What do? They start and they stop. What do most people do when they have a day and they don't feel like doing it? Do they do it or do they not do it? They don't do it. Okay, don't do that. Do it anyways. Just live your whole life doing the opposite of what most people do, and you're going to change your life. So that's the bad news. That's the good news. So anyways, I hope this helps you. I hope it gives you something to think about. Listen, if you're not following this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, be a follower, share this, please. Let's spread the message. A lot of people want to change their life. They have goals they want to achieve, but they don't know how to do it. Have a great day.